And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fleming Film Talk with me, Robbie Fleming, and Cody House and Justin Doyle. And today is a special event as we are going to announce the winners of the Fleming Awards 2022 to 2023. Hello, guys.
Hey, hey.
Hello.
Yes. So, if you're on the Facebook group, you might have already seen these already, but this is now the time to finally reveal the winners to the public, or my YouTube followers at least.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep. So we have 27 awards to give out, and the
Wow.
first award is one selected by members of the Facebook group, and Cody House is going to announce who it is. Take it away, Cody.
So the Fleming Award for Best Breakout Star this year goes to Glenn Powell from Top Gun Maverick.
Woo.
Whoa!
So despite being in the acting business since the 2000s, Powell started to catch people's attention in 2022 when he was featured in Richard Linklater's Apollo 10 and a half, A Space Age Childhood. He's also in Everybody Wants to, whatever that baseball college movie did.
Everybody wants some.
Everybody Wants Them. That's the name of it. He was in that. And the blockbuster sequel, Top Gun Maverick, which won 2 Fleming Awards for Best Cinematography and Best Original Song. After starring in Devotion alongside Jonathan Majors, Powell has started to slowly become a household name, and we expect to see his name pop up in the future. Glenn Powell is the first American to win this award and is now far the oldest. Yeah, because he's 30, right?
Well, yeah, Harris Dickinson's only in his 20s. He's younger than me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yes, thank you, Code. And now the next one is our Lifetime Achievement Award, the Fleming Award for Outstanding Achievement in the Field of Excellent. And Justin Doyle is going to announce this one because his nominee for this award won. This was
Yeah,
also
selected by
selected
the
by the
Facebook group.
Facebook group.
This award goes to Meryl Streep, this cinema icon known for her versatile acting range and her phenomenal on-screen presence. She has won Best Actress in 1982 for her role as Sophie in Sophie's Choice, along with 2 Best Supporting Actress awards for The Deer Hunter and Kramer versus Kramer. This is for your awards, right?
Yep.
In 1979. She did receive a nomination for Best Supporting Actress Award for Don't Look Up in 2021, but lost out to Margot Robbie for The Suicide Squad. No matter what movie you know her from best, no one can deny that Meryl Streep's unlimited acting talents show how compelling she is in an actress and as an actress and the cinema icon we all love and cherish. Meryl Streep is the first American to win the award, the second woman to, the first being Dame Judi Dench, and the first person to win the award that has appeared on The Simpsons. The award is named after a gag in The Simpsons season 3.
Yes, I love The Simpsons, so I always have to have an influence on The Simpsons in all my projects.
Got it. Hilarious.
Well, I mean, who more worthy than Meryl, one of the greatest living actors alive?
Definitely. And you should be happy, guys, that it wasn't given to an old Brit.
Okay, I'm ecstatic.
Oh, so you're not as inclusive as the BAFTAs, then, huh?
I don't think they're inclusive. Ang Lee's won the Fellowship Award.
Oh, I was just picking because almost all their winners this year were somebody from Europe.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But I'll tell you what awards don't have. It's an award specifically for female directors, and this award honors one of the greatest, Miss Penny Marshall. Justin, would you like to read out the 3 nominees, and I'll tell you guys the winners?
Okay. For that category, Penny Marshall Award. The nominations were Chinanye Chukwu for Till, Kazi Lemons for Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody, and Sarah Polley for Women Talking.
The winner's Till.
Oh,
Woo!
Yes. My favourite to win came in last at third place, which
is
was
that Women Talking?
Yeah,
Probably because not enough people have seen Women Talking. And these other two movies are a little more easier to see.
definitely. I could have pictured the Whitney one to have had high views because a lot of people went to see it.
Random thing, did you guys know the director of I Want to Dance with Someone won the Independent Spirit Award back in 1997 because they have a first feature for Eve's Bayou. So the Independent Spirit Awards does award a lot of female filmmakers because of that specific category they have.
Amazing.
Nice. But Women Talking could still win Best Film.
We shall
see.
Yes, but the next one is Best International Movie. Cody, would you like to read out the two lucky nominees?
And the two nominees for Best International Film are Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths, and Broker.
Right, Justin's going to be really, really happy with this one because the winner's Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truth.
I'm sure it was by a landslide,
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
I finally watched it, guys. It's pretty good.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Do you see what I mean, Cody, by it's a bit of a stoner film?
Oh, for sure. I definitely got Charlie Kaufman and Terry Gilliam vibes from its imagery. Even though he was definitely going for a Fellini type of story. It's definitely an 8.5 type of story that he's doing.
I like that movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Awesome.
The right film one.
Yeah, definitely. I preferred Bardo to Broker. This is also the second. I've expanded on the international films as well. So Alessandro Inarritu also wins. This is the second film of his to win this award, and the fourth Mexican film. Who's the fifth? Yeah, I think it's the fourth.
Oh. Are the other two directed by Alfonso Cuarón?
One by Cuarón and one by Del Toro. You probably
you got all three of them in there.
Yep, all three. They're all best friends, and they call themselves the Amigos of Cinema.
Yep. Yeah, people joke that Inarritu is probably the Chevy Chase of the three.
Yeah, does that mean Del Toro's the Steve Martin?
He might be the Martin Short, and Cuarón might be the Steve Martin.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. All right, the next one is Best Documentary.
And those nominations were Fire of Love and The Hatchet-Wielding Hitchhiker.
I don't know how this won, but clearly my audience watches more documentaries on Netflix because it's Hatchet-Wielding Hitchhiker.
My dad video called me.
Weird.
Yeah, that was insane to me.
Yes, people need to watch more documentaries other than what Netflix provides.
Yeah, it is. I guess it's more accessible, but if you guys want quality, go see Fire of Love.
Oh, definitely. People need to watch Fire of Love. As for All the Beauty and All the Bloodshed, because it's coming out on streaming this month, I'm going to try and put it in next year's list if I like it.
I saw it last night. I finally have seen everything nominated for the Oscars now.
Yeah.
Oh, impressive.
All 54 films.
Yes.
You can have an opinion on everything.
Speaking of what's nominated for Academy Awards, the two films in this category are both nominated for Oscars. Cody, would you like to reveal the nominees for Best Animated Film?
And the nominees for Best Animated Film are Marcel the Shell with Shoes On and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
And the winner is Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Because it's actually animated.
Not just that, I just think more people have seen Puss in Boots.
They have, because it was a movie that opened in like 4,000 theaters. It's a DreamWorks movie. It's a franchise movie. And like, you guys just got Marcel the Shell, right? Like a month ago.
Yeah.
And I think it's only available to rent VOD here. And like, I don't even think it's like out on physical media.
I see.
And it's not on any streaming service.
Yeah. I'm drinking hot chocolate because to honour the film that last won this award, which was Del Toro's Pinocchio.
Which will be the big winner this year?
Yeah,
Has
well,
been.
Well, I hope so. If it won my Best Film award, I hope it gets some kind of recognition.
Well, you were the only one to vote for that.
Well, yeah, because I just picked my favourite film of that year. It's not like this year that's all been like more for the fans.
Well, it's the same year.
Yeah, well, this is a hybrid one of the last month and the first 2 months of this year.
It's like the NFL. It's 2022-2023 season.
Yeah, picture it like when the COVID Oscars, like it was 2020 to 21. It's a bit like that, but less films.
What's the next category?
Best voice acting.
Ooh. And it's the same movies, but Antonio Banderas is Puss in Boots and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and then Jenny Slate is Marcel and Marcel the Shell with Shoes On.
You ready?
I don't know if I'm ready. Well, I can only imagine, because if the last winner was Last Wish, I can only assume that this is also going to be.
Okay, I do apologize. Cody's gone, but he's back in the room. And he's back in the room. Hello, Cody.
Hello.
Hello. So the winner is Antonio Banderas for Puss in Boots. He is now tied with Tom Hanks, Mark Hamill, and Albert Brooks as the fourth person to win 2 awards. Him and Tom Hanks are the only 2 people to have voiced the same character in 2 movies to win the award.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
did he win for a Shrek movie or a Puss in Boots?
Shrek 2.
Nice.
And Tom Hanks won for Toy Story and Toy Story 3 as Woody.
Nice.
All right. I'm glad everybody's happy with the first lot. Let's move on to Best Original Song. Take it away, Cody.
The nominees for Best Original Song are Not Alone by Joe Jonas and Khaled for Devotion, and New Body Rumba by LCD Sound System for White Noise.
Nice. And I have a feeling that my voters are more Joe Jonas fans because it's Not Alone from Devotion.
Yeah,
maybe so.
Don't know what LCD Sound System is.
And how many people watched White Noise on Netflix? You know,
we did.
I don't know anybody else. I've not spoken to anybody in public who have seen it. I've only read people's opinions online.
The most I get when people were talking about it with me was like, I couldn't get past 20 minutes.
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but I don't really like to turn a movie off unless it's really, really boring or bad.
Yeah, you got to lock in. I mean, sometimes the ending can really bring a movie together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely like the Devil with Blood ending for one.
Well, okay. I mean, I'm enthralled the whole time in that movie, though. Daniel Day-Lewis is just amazing.
It's just that ending really hits you, makes you think, wow, that was 2 hours of my life gone well.
Well, also it's got one of the best ending lines to a movie ever. Well, it's also a 15-year-old, 16-year-old movie now.
Yeah, yeah. And don't worry, it's won Fleming Awards.
Oh, I was worried.
You can't not give an award to Daniel Day-Lewis for that performance that drove the movie.
You know what my favorite line in the movie is, though?
Is it about milkshakes?
No. It's when he goes to visit Eli's sermon because one of his crew guys got killed, and he's like, "That was hell of a goddamn show."
All
Yeah,
right.
the last line of the movie is actually very short. I just looked it up. I would have no idea.
Yes. All right. Who's ready to read out the nominees for Best Sound?
I guess that's me. Best sound nominations are Babylon, Devotion, The Fablemans, Tar, and Women Talking.
You'll be happy with this one, Justin. Babylon.
Woo! I'm sure it's the first of many because it's a fantastic film.
Oh! You'll have a great time. Actually, both you and Cody will be happy with some of the winners.
All right. Well, I think that one has a good chance at the Oscars too. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Let me just go on and let's see what came second. I know you like to know this kind of stuff, Justin.
Well, usually it's because the one I wanted to win didn't win. So I'll be like, well, what came in second? And then it's not. And then, if it's my movie, I'm like, yeah, man, just 2 more votes would have pushed it over.
Tar came second.
That makes sense. Okay, well.
Cody, you ready to announce the nominees for Best Visual Effects so I can tell you who won that award?
All right, let's do it. Best visual effects are Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Bardo, The False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths, Devotion, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, and Megan.
You ready?
Who is the winner?
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Of course, that makes sense, I guess.
It's all visual effects, just like Avatar.
So that means it wins.
That means it wins.
Well, yeah. There's not much CGI in Glass Onion or Devotion.
You made the nominations. There's nothing I can say about it. That was your fault.
It's not my fault because I like the visual effects in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. It's the best part of the movie.
Okay, but what are just tell me one visual effect in Glass Onion.
There's that robotic thing that walks, and I'm pretty sure that there was visual effects. The fire,
That was practical.
It counts for visual and it counts for special and CGI. Mad Max has won this award, and it's more practical.
There's still, you can see the effects, though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congrats to Ant-Man 2023 movie.
Yeah, so it won't get a nomination for next year.
Oh, darn.
Yes. Megan was second.
You guys, those are this year's movies. You shouldn't be voting for them.
Well, he put them in the nominees, so that's why they voted for them.
I'm talking to the voters right now. I'm talking to you guys.
Oh well, let's see who wins best stunt team.
I wonder.
Yeah, I have a guess, but the nominations are Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. By the way, that name kind of sounds a little racist. Babylon, Devotion, Glass Onion, and Knives Out Mystery, and Mithrigan.
How does Quantumania sound?
Quantumania is racist?
Ant-Man and the Wasp. That is racist.
How?
Well, the wasp is like is the name for that you use to draw. It's like the N word for other people.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
so that-
okay. The winner is the one with the racist name.
Woo!
How did I guess?
Yeah.
Second was Devotion.
Which
Oh.
should have been the winner. Way more interesting things happened in that one.
I'm sure there's more stunts in Devotion than there are in Ant-Man.
But in Ant-Man, there's a whole fist fight with Paul Rudd and Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, which I'm not gonna say anything in the spoil, but if they were in a real fist fight, we know who would win that fist fight.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably Evangeline Lilly.
yeah.
Well, everyone would run away because she's not vaccinated, so they'd be like, "Oh, get away from me! Get away from me!"
I think that's why she wasn't in it much.
Oh, because of her opinions.
Well,
RB.
well, no, because on major sets you have to be in what's considered Zone A, which is fully vaccinated and tested every other day and wear masks and stuff. So yeah, I'm sure she only worked with people who didn't really care and was okay with it. But good for her for still being in a major movie.
I can picture Paul Rudd isn't an anti-vaxxer because he has young children.
Also,
and Paul Rudd's a nice guy.
Wasn't there like that scandal from the guy who got kicked off the show because he wasn't, and he was like a black man? How come she, being a white lady, is allowed to be on a set?
Well, are you talking about T.I.?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say his scandal was a whole different thing.
Yeah.
No, there was a black guy who got kicked off a show for not being vaccinated.
I don't know who that was. I thought you were talking about the other guy in the Ant-Man movie. I was like, yeah, he had sexual assault allegations against him.
Yeah, he's had that since he was in the early 2000s.
Well, yeah. Well, they're just now doing things about it, so there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I promise you now, there are no, and spoilers for the rest of the show, there are no more Ant-Man winners.
Oh, so I didn't win this next category. Okay.
Yes, best makeup and hair.
All right.
You ready, Cody?
So do I even need to list it as a nominee? We know it didn't win.
Might as well.
Okay, the nominees for Best Hair and Makeup are Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania, Babylon, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, The Well, and Women Talking.
The winner's an absolute no-brainer. It's The Whale.
Okay, makes sense.
I hope this is the Oscar win too.
It probably will be.
Yes. Well, I know Justin likes the hair and makeup in The Whale.
Yeah, I mean that makeup's unbelievable.
Definitely, and I'm kind of glad it went to a film like The Whale and not like a typical choice.
Justin, do you think Brendan Fraser's winning the Oscar now?
Well, I think he always should have been the lead, the front runner. Yeah.
It's a two-horse race, in my opinion.
Yeah, poor Colin just is out of there.
Yeah, sorry, Colin. It's just not your year.
Yeah.
Yes. But second was Babylon.
Cool.
Yes. And are you guys ready for best costume design?
Yeah.
We have Babylon, Empire of Light, Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, Till, and Ant-Man and the Women Talking.
No, I didn't nominate that for this because I saw it as more CGI suits that probably have the CGI on top of them rather than the actual costume like Black Panther and the other films. But
yeah, so hair and makeup right there.
Well, I'm assuming that the scars on Jonathan Majors' face are real and Bill Murray's wig was real.
Yep.
Bill Murray's
And-
wig was definitely real because that man is balding.
Yes, exactly. All right, and the winner is Babylon.
Okay, yeah.
Woo!
I knew Justin would be happy with that one.
Very.
Although I still think Black Panther's the Oscar winner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But Babylon could be the winner for this Oscar for the next category for the Fleming.
Production design.
And the nominees are Babylon, Empire Light, The Fablemans, Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, and The Whale.
And Babylon's the winner.
Boom! All right.
Second was Glass Onion, though, which I think was Cody's favourite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Glass Onion has some good stuff.
What one? Babylon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Babylon.
That's good.
Yep. And now we're getting on to the more important ones now.
Oh, so these awards weren't important.
Well, these were added later on to the awards last year. Like, these are ones I mainly, like, stuck with.
Okay. Just picking.
Yes. Best editing.
Okay.
Yes. Who's reading this one?
I think it's Cody.
I thought I just did production design, but that's fine.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We have The Fablemans, Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths, Empire of Light, Tar, and The Whale.
This Cody's going to be really happy with this one. It's Sarah Brosnan and Michael Caine Michael Kahn for The Fablemans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yay. That's another one for...
Yep, Michael Kahn now has four editing Flemings.
Mm.
Well, when you work with the greatest living filmmaker of all time.
Yeah. So if Alma Makers won the most editing, so Michael's probably the male with the most wins for editing now.
Yeah.
What came in second?
Second, Monica Fatah.
Ah. Yeah, that's a really good edit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sadly, my favorite came in fourth.
What was your favorite?
It was Lee Smith for Empire Light.
Oh. Yeah.
You're more of the person than the actual movie, right?
What do you mean?
Like you like the person more than you did the actual movie.
Well, he's a fantastic editor. He's edited some of my favorite movies.
Well, right. So what my point is you know that it wasn't the best movie to be edited. It was the other. I mean, obviously Tar. Obviously. Well, I don't know why Fablemans, but like even Bardo. So you just like the person, not the movie.
True. I rewatched Empire Light the other day.
And holds up.
It holds up, but I still have the same opinion. It's a good movie, not a great movie.
It's definitely good.
Yeah.
All right. It's Justin's favorite category next. Best score.
Best score. And the nominees are Hilder for Women Talkin', Justin for Babylon, Nathan for Glass Onions and Knives Out Mystery, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross for Empire Light, and Rob for The Whale. Sounds like you guys...
It would have been cool if you introduced it as 9 Inch Nails for Empire Light.
9 Inch Nails for Empire Light.
Yeah.
I mean, it technically is just Trent Reznor when he's recording.
Oh, I thought Atticus did the sound for him in the band now.
No, I meant for 9 Inch Nails stuff. Trent Reznor does all the stuff in the studio himself for the 9 Inch Nails.
Atticus just does the touring with him.
I think so. Does Atticus work in the band too?
Yeah, he joined. Yeah, he joined the band about a few years ago.
Oh, maybe he's in there with working with Trent now, but back in the day, it used to just be Trent in the recording studio.
Lovely, lovely. Well, I got something good to tell you. Justin
Tell
Hurwitz is the second-time Best Score winner, as he's just won for Babylon.
Well, he
Whoa.
deserved it.
Oh,
He's
One
yeah.
of the
also
best
won,
parts of the movie.
and he's also won for La La Land, which is also directed by Damien Chazelle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Justin, are you happy that Justin has won this award?
I'm happy that Justin Hurwitz won because he deserves it.
Yes.
But yeah, name, same. I mean, people can just keep saying my name, I guess, but
Why aren't
it's
you
been
a
happening
film?
pretty
Why
much
aren't
my
you a
entire life.
film composer?
I'm not really into music that way, but
So
the
you're
other
not.
Justin.
So you're not the sound editor who works for Disney. I see on the credits for their movies.
That is correct. I'm not the sound editor for Disney. And then I just happen to be great friends with you, Rob. But what I noticed, did you guys see the SAG Awards?
I didn't see them. I watched
some of the speeches.
Brendan Fraser's speech.
Yeah. I noticed that every movie but Babylon had like the leads and stuff for their movie because they go up and talk about it. So that really, Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie weren't there. So I was like, oh, well, this isn't winning. And it didn't. I'm sure nobody voted for it. But I am happy for Everywhere, Everything, all at Once. And I think it's going to be the big winner this year.
It looks like it now.
There, of all in the history of all these awards, there's only been one movie that won the Screen Actors Guild, Best Ensemble, the Producers Guild, and the Directors Guild that didn't go on to win Best Picture at the Academy Awards.
Argo.
No, Argo won. It's Apollo 13.
Oh.
Because that's the year Braveheart won the Oscar, but Apollo 13 won all those other guilds.
I'd rather have Apollo 13 win that than Braveheart. I just prefer Apollo 13.
Well, I guess they were under whatever majesty Braveheart had at the time.
Probably.
I mean, Braveheart's a good movie, but yeah, I think Apollo 13 is probably the more worthy winner.
Definitely. All right, cinematography is next.
We have Roger Deakins for Empire of Light, Florian Hofmeister for Tar, Janusz Kaminski for The Fablemans, Darius Kanji for Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths, and Linus Sandgren for Babylon.
And I'm sorry to say this, but it's not going to be Roger Deakins' fifth Fleming, I'm afraid.
He doesn't need another award.
No, but another person ties with him, Emmanuel and Robert Richardson.
Janus!
It's Janus for The Fablemans.
Yes! Get it, Janus!
I found that he has the same birthday as my dad. He's just a few years older than him.
Ah. Well, Steven Spielberg's the same age as my dad.
Yeah, didn't you say his birthday? Didn't you say your dad's birthday's in August, though?
Yeah, my dad's birthday's in August, but they were born in the same year.
Nice. Spielberg and Brad Pitt have the same birthday. I'm surprised they've never worked together so that they can have a big birthday party together.
That is weird they haven't worked together.
Well, it's more normal they have the same birthday.
I mean, that's a lot of people have the same birthdays. There's like 5 or 6 celebrities I share a birthday with.
I share the same birthday with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Well, I share the same birthday with Willem Dafoe and Selena Gomez.
Ooh. Mine's Harrison Ford, Patrick Stewart, and Ken Jeong.
Oh, I also have David Spade and John Leguizamo.
No, they're cool as well.
All right, let's move on to the next category.
Best Adapted Screenplay. The nominees are Paul Fisher and Tommy Swerdlow for Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, Samuel D. Hunter for The Well, Ryan Johnson for Glass Onion: A Knives Out Mystery, Jeff Loveness for Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantumania. You're not winning, Loveness. And Sarah Polley for Women Talking.
Well, with the Loveness only got 2 votes, poor bloke.
Who was it, Rob?
The big winner, Mr. Ryan Johnson for Glass Onion.
Of course, of course.
Yep, this is a sequel to Knives Out. It already has a character who was in that movie. He was in this movie, so it counted as a adapted screenplay.
I think that rule's stupid, but every other awards does it too, but whatever.
But wait,
It's just the character. They didn't adapt it from an existing story.
but Puss in Boots is a spin-off film,
Yeah, it shouldn't be in here either.
but it is based on a fairy tale, I guess. So
Okay, maybe more so, but Glass Onion, not really.
Do you
But
think
it's fun.
Maverick is what, original or?
They got it under adapted, but it's only adapted because it has characters from an existing script, but the script itself is not based on anything.
the script is based on the first movie.
That doesn't make it adapted. It's still an original story. They're just using existing characters. Does it have to be completely new characters for it to be an original screenplay? Sequels don't count anymore because they're sequels?
So, Top Gun Maverick without
Actually, come to think about it,
could be in
I think In the Mood for Love could get away with it because it's only Tony Leung character, and that only appears at the end of Days of Being Wild for like a split second, so you could probably get away with that.
It's a weird role, but okay. Congrats to Ryan Johnson. He's awesome. And
Yes.
if anyone has,
he's also won Best Original Screenplay for Brick in 2005, so he's one of the many people that have won both awards.
and if you have Peacock, go watch Poker Face. It's great.
Yes, I wrote a list down of all the people to win both awards, and here they are: Francis Ford Coppola, Wes Anderson, Terrence Malick, Aaron Sorkin, Bong Joon-ho, Christopher Nolan, and Paul Thomas Anderson.
Very nice. All right. Well, here's no quandary. Best Original Screenplay. Damien Chazelle for Babylon, Todd Field for Tar, Nicholas Giacomo Boni, and Alejandro Inarritu for Bardo, False Chronicle, A Handful of Truths, Hirokazu Koreeda for Broker, Steven Spielberg, and Tony Kushner for The Fabelmans.
This is going to make Cody really happy because it's Spielberg and Kushner for The Fabelmans.
Yeah!
This is Spielberg's first writing award, everybody.
Well, because he doesn't do it that often.
Yep.
I believe Close Encounters and AI are the only other 2 movies he has a writing credit on.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Congrats to Steven.
What about Tony?
And Tony.
Nah.
Second was actually Tar.
That makes sense.
Yeah, second for adapted screenplay was The Whale.
Sorry,
Huh.
I don't know that.
Sorry about my Alexa going off. All right. Here's an award I think they should put in the Oscars. It's Best
Yes.
Young Performer.
Oh. Hold on. You got
Yeah.
that one. That one's not where it should be.
Well, yeah, we did this last time. If Best Cast comes later.
All right.
Later.
Where is it? Oh, it's above it, isn't it?
Right above it, yeah.
Okay, Best Young Performer. Jalen Hall and Till. Gabriel LaBelle for The Fablemans. Catherine Newton. Guess you're not winning, Catherine, for Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantum Mania. Sadie Sink for The Whale, and Michael Ward for Empire Light.
Okay, yeah. So we had an MCU actress one last year anyway, so don't worry, Marvel fans, I do still acknowledge your movies.
I would say that Catherine Newton at least makes more sense because I can't tell you anything about America and Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. She was just a MacGuffin in that movie.
But at least she drove the plot forward.
I mean, I guess she did.
But the winner,
It gave Doctor Strange something to do.
exactly.
I get okay. Yeah, I gave him something to do. I like that movie. I like the second act of that movie more than the first act.
Oh, definitely. But the winner is another male, and it's Gabriel LaBelle as Sammy Fableman for the Fablemans.
Okay, yeah.
I really wanted Sadie Sink, but she only got third place. Second was Michael Ward.
No.
And when I was rewatching Empire Light, I kind of understood where you were coming from, Cody, is that the fact that they both feel like the main character and they swap in between.
Mm-hmm.
It's that scene where the focus is on him and then she just randomly appears on a park bench.
Yep.
Yeah. When you first said that, that was the moment I thought, yeah, that I see where he's coming from. That scene where he walks past her on the bench and it's his and the scene's focusing on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a feeling Michael Ward will probably be a Fleming Award winner one day and maybe an Oscar winner.
Yeah, I think he's got a bright future ahead of himself.
Oh yeah,
He does, especially if somebody who started off in British TV.
I mean, don't a lot of actors start out in TV? I mean, besides stage, obviously.
Olivia Colman was a sitcom actress.
Well,
That's
that's
TV.
still TV, still, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's not on the movie theater.
So, yeah, lots of actors get their starts in TV.
To be fair, one of your national treasures, John Lithgow, was a sitcom actor.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they most do start off that way.
And he's done. Oh, he's performed at the theatre down the road.
Yeah,
from where I live.
John Lithgow is a very talented actor. He's done it all: film, television, and stage.
Comedy and drama.
And collect phone call commercials, if you know what those are.
Ooh. All right. Lovely. I wish I could give John Lithgow a special award, but maybe he might win the top outstanding excellence award one day. Let's go with the second of the acting award, best supporting actress.
All right, Jessie Buckley for Women Talking, Hong Chow in The Whale, Janelle Monáe in Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, Jean Smart in Babylon, and Michelle Williams in The Fablemans.
And the winner is Janelle Monáe for Glass
Yes! Well deserved.
Onion. And
Yeah.
if Justin wants to know where Michelle Williams ranked, she ranked second.
Oh,
I'm starting to see the theme here.
Well, it's either Glass Onion, Babylon, or The Fablemans.
Well, yeah, it's either no. It's a Netflix film. or it's The Fabelmans, which I guess that's like the number one movie that everyone wanted to see in 2023 because Babylon's available to watch, Women Talking's available to watch, The Fabelmans. You can rent you rent them. I just don't know why people aren't watching. What happened to the Till guy? The Till guy, what place did he come in?
What, the little boy?
Yeah.
Oh, he was fourth. He beat Catherine Newton.
There you go. He beat Quantum Mania.
Oh, what? Well, that's an
didn't-
honor in itself.
He didn't succumb to Quantum Mania.
Nope, just Fleming Zania.
Speaking of zany, this was the biggest surprise. This next one, I'm always surprised with this category.
Wow.
It's best supporting actor. The one
And
that
the nominees.
one year Justin had horrible panic attacks because Robert Pattinson won for Tenet.
Okay, so the nominees this year are Paul Dano for The Fabelmans. Okay, don't worry about this one, Justin, because Robbie already told us no more wins for this movie. Michael Douglas and Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantumania. Edward Norton for Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery. Brad Pitt for Babylon and Ben Whishaw for Women Talking. Did Paul Dano win?
Yeah, Paul Dano for The Fabelmans.
It's unbelievable.
Wow.
Ben Whishaw is definitely the best in this lot.
He was third. He did really well, actually. I thought he could have. I thought he was going to come second.
I'm a Brad Pitt fan, and Ben was definitely better.
Brad didn't do so well. I thought he would have swept this.
Was he fourth?
Yes, he was fourth.
Well, that's because he's imaginary. He's actually Edward Norton.
He came second.
Yeah, I would have said Brad Pitt's performance is better than Edward Norton's actually.
Oh yeah, I would have picked Brad Pitt too. Well, but you see, there's the theme. It's still happening.
Well, I guess The Fabelmans is doing well in England.
There you go.
Yes, because people in England worship Steven Spielberg. We have a tribe here of native England who worship him as a god.
And he's not even a Brit.
I'm moving there.
He's won an OBE, an international one.
Oh, wow.
An Obi.
Yeah, so he's a member of the British Empire.
Wow. Is it because he likes Doctor Who?
No, that would be awesome. If the BBC had money, they should let him direct an episode.
Ooh, you would get really good light flares.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, they didn't let Peter Jackson do one.
And he didn't ask to pay. He just asked for a life-size Dalek.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Give the man what he wants.
Exactly. You know, Justin needs to move to England and convince all these British executives to hire more Americans.
Yeah, that's not gonna
Why not? We're hiring all the Brits for our movies.
Yeah.
Exactly. To be honest, you have a good life in LA, and I expect you to move from it to the horrible England with the horrible weather.
I mean, London would be.
Yeah, but you guys have free health care, right?
Yeah, free healthcare.
Yeah. I'll trade my weather for free health care.
I think I would too, actually.
Yeah.
Because then you would just get used to it, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not getting any younger.
And I can finally see The Cursed Child in its entirety.
Yeah. Well, they're making the movie, so
Wait.
It's happening. All right.
Best actress.
We have Naomi Ackie in Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody. Kate Blanchett in Tar. Olivia Colman in Empire of Light. Danielle Deadweiler in Till, and Margot Robbie in Babylon.
And being the 11th person to win both awards, Margot Robbie is the winner for Babylon.
Wow.
Woo!
That's a surprise, but probably more people have seen Babylon than Tar.
Yeah, Tara actually came third.
I bet if you put Michelle Williams up there, though, they would have probably voted for her.
I don't know. Every time I nominate Margot Robbie, she wins. Maybe my fans are just all
I know.
all fancy Margot Robbie, men or women.
Yeah, have the hots for her. I get it. She looks great in that movie for sure.
Yeah. I was impressed with both Aussie girls, Margot and Kate.
Is
like all
Kate
of-
still getting the Oscar?
Yeah, well, Margot's not nominated for the Oscar, so I'm.
No, I was just asking Justin's opinion on if it's still a lock or could Michelle Yeoh get it.
I mean, you know, this has been the battle, but I don't see Kate losing. I don't see it happening.
Okay.
I would love it. I honestly would love it because, yeah, Michelle. Yeah, I just rewatched it. I told you guys, and it's such a good movie. But yeah, Kate gave one of the best performances of the year for sure. Danielle Deadweiler did, hands down, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, it's tough. It really is.
Is tough.
It's like the actor race, you know. They keep going back and forth, and
No, Justin. This Best Actor race won by a complete landslide.
Did you say who? Oh yeah, Babylon. Who was the nominees?
The nominees are Diego Calva for Babylon, Brendan Fraser for The Whale, Jonathan Majors for Devotion. Well, I guess Paul Rudd did not win by a landslide for Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantumania, and Song Kang-ho for The Broker.
You guys ready?
Who is it?
Brendan.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, now with the 2022-2023 win, they're tied. So we still don't know going in because Austin Butler won the Fleming.
Because they both won a Fleming.
Yep. Well, Collins won one before for In Bruges. So all three of them are Fleming Award winners now.
Has Bill Nye won anything?
He's won a BAFTA for Love Actually.
No, for your Fleming.
No, he hasn't actually.
And then Paul Mescal for sure, no.
Yeah, he might win a Fleming one day. I might like him in the new Gladiator sequel.
That is so weird. But whatever. Ridley Scott's got to keep making movies to stay alive.
But Jonathan Majors came second, so it's a good thing I didn't nominate him for Ant-Man, because he wouldn't have won.
Well, yeah, he shouldn't have been Best Actor, that's for sure. Supporting.
Mm-hmm.
Are we doing cast now?
Yep. All right, so I just want to explain this. Because Ant-Man and Women Talking did not win any actor awards, they are now officially been disqualified.
Oh, you can't
Yeah,
win
I
Best
should've-
Cast if you didn't win.
Yeah, I should have mentioned this before. If you've not won an acting award, you can't win Best Cast.
Wow.
It's never a rule I had to mention, but I thought I'd mention it now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And it looks like we probably could have left out one of these, but the nominees are Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Babylon, The Fablemans, Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, The Whale, and Women Talking.
Who won?
Glass Onion.
I mean, it is the most fun cast out of the, like, you know,
I
it's a lot of heavy hitters.
I'd say the best performances from a movie is The Whale, But I can see why
Yeah.
Glass Onion won Best Cast.
Yeah, and you even get great cameos. I'm not gonna say who they are, but there's some great cameos.
Exactly. Second was The Fablemans.
Okay, that's a little weird.
Yeah, and then Babylon was third.
Okay. Just 2 more left.
Yep.
Yay!
Next.
All right, and the nominees for Best Director are Darren Aronofsky for The Well, Damien Chazelle for Babylon, Ryan Johnson for Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, Sarah Polley for Women Talking, and Steven Spielberg for The Fablemans.
And I'm pretty sure you two probably know the winner.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Mr. Steven Spielberg for The Fablemans?
Yes, it's Steven Spielberg for The Fablemans.
So he is now has the most Flemings with 5 awards. He's now beaten Stanley Kubrick and Christopher Nolan, which Kubrick cannot surpass that because he sadly has not been on this earth since 1999.
The way it's looking, Cody, Christopher Nolan could win Best Director next year for Oppenheimer.
And then they'll be tied again.
Yep. With Nolan, I think he just tried to do everything he can to win Best Director this year.
Good for him.
You know how Jane Campion's directing was really good for Power of the Dog. That's what he's trying to do for Oppenheimer, but with more Nolanisms.
Oh, spoiler! I didn't know it was a Western.
It's not a Western.
It's not.
God, what a spoiler.
It's not a Western.
I hope not. Because I'm coming after you, Rob.
So you're not even gonna Google who Robert Oppenheimer was to avoid spoilers?
I didn't even know it was a person.
You think you think a historical figure is a fictional character?
I didn't know it was a historical figure, is what I'm saying.
I see.
It could have just been a word that Nolan heard once. It could be like glass onion. An Oppenheimer could be a glass onion. Now I know it's a person. Good job, Rob.
Glass Onion was a song by the Beatles.
Good job,
Yep.
Rob.
Yes. Yes.
That's why he didn't want to call it a Knives Out Mystery. He just wanted to call it Glass Onion because Knives Out is a Radiohead song.
Right, you said based off of songs. Yeah. Okay, the big one.
Best film.
Why don't you tell us, Rob? Give us the nominations and the winner.
All right, I'm going to read them from order they ranked. So in 8th place was Bardo, False
Oh.
and Full of Truth.
Okay.
In 7th place was Women Talking.
Mm-hmm.
In 6th place was Tar.
Okay.
In 5th place was Puss in Boots.
Wow. Puss in Boots is above Tar.
In 4th place was The Fablemans.
What? I thought that was gonna be the winner.
In 3rd place was Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery.
What?
Uh-oh. I think I know what it is.
And in 2nd place was The Whale, so it means Babylon wins Best
Yeah.
What? How is that even possible?
30 people gave it a 5-star.
Oh, that's right. You went based off the star system.
Yep.
Smart.
Yep. Oh, if any of the Oscar executives are working, scrap the voting system you do and do it this way. It'll be
Well,
more
it is similar. Actually, it's the same style.
They rank their each 10 films 1 to 10, and whoever gets the most highest positions wins.
Right.
It
Well,
would have worked out. It would, if I was an Academy member last year, it probably would have worked out that Coda would have won, because I do prefer Coda to Power of the Dog.
Well, Coda did win.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly. So my vote would have gone to Coda because Belfast.
You
was
would have
number
ranked Coda
one.
number 1, or you would have ranked Coda number 2.
I think I ranked it when I did my list last year. I think I ranked it like 6th.
Oh, that wouldn't have helped. You would need to have had it at number 2 or number 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
but if Don't Look Up and Doom got nominated, it probably would have been passed down further along the line.
Because that's usually how something ends up winning, is because, like,
Somebody has it
usually
third or fourth.
somebody has it at number 2 or number 3. Because people are like, that's probably how Shape of Water ended up winning, because a lot of the other ones, people either had at number 1 or like at number however many movies are nominated that year. And you just
Do you just find it funny that the two front runners for this award didn't even get a Best Picture nomination?
for the Oscars?
Yeah.
Well, everything was in your last awards, and what's the other front runner?
Well, no, as in like Babylon and The Whale, because they came.
Oh, because they're not nominated for Best Picture? Yeah. Well, they're very divisive movies.
And there hasn't been a Fleming for Best Film voted on.
Yeah, this is your first one.
Yeah, and I'm quite satisfied with the way it turned out, and yeah, solid. This is going to be the new way we pick Best Film now.
Awesome. And so how many nominations or how many winners total?
Right.
How many? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Babylon and The Fabelmans had the most with 6.
Oh.
Glass Onion won 3.
Mm-hmm.
Winning 2 awards each are Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and The Whale. And Bardo, Devotion, Hatchet World, and Hitchhiker until all won Fleming.
Hmm.
Yeah, so Cody needs to check out Puss in Boots next.
I guess so. People said it's better than Tar.
I mean, I'm not gonna the Clockwork Orange talk to you if you don't watch Hatchet World and Hitchhiker. I get it. Documentaries are probably a bit more subjective compared to movies.
It wasn't in the short list for the Oscars, so
It only came out in January, so
of last year.
This year. It was either this year or was it this year?
No, it was a last year movie.
Hatchet World and Hitchhiker. It said on the Netflix 2023.
Probably where you're from.
Yeah.
All the Beauty and All the Bloodshed is pretty dang good.
Nice. I'm looking forward to watching it.
That's coming to streaming this month in the States on HBO Max.
Awesome.
Do you know when?
Not off the top of my head. I think it's probably after the Oscars come out.
See, I was afraid of that. So I was like, I have to go and see it in theaters because it's I need to see it before the Oscars.
Yeah, no theatre near me is showing it, and it's been in the UK for about a week now.
Women Talking's coming on Amazon like the 7th, so it's like just a few days before the Oscars.
Yeah. I'm not saying that movie is bad because it hasn't won a Fleming Award. Like all the other movies that were nominated and win are still good movies. I still recommend them to everybody so they have their own opinion on them.
Okay.
I mean, he knows Cody might prefer Tar to Puss in Boots.
I mean, I haven't seen Puss in Boots yet, so I don't know. It
I
could
mean,
be
I
amazing.
don't
I
find
could. It could be
embarrassing.
the best movie of the year, guys. I don't know.
It's still not Del Toro's Pinocchio.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yes. Yes. Definitely. Good to see you guys again.
Absolutely.
We'll go back to doing a regular show next week.
Oh, okay.
What are you guys doing next week?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't remember if we mentioned anything.
No, we've got some ideas have been thrown around. But speaking of our show, I'm going to recommend a movie before we leave.
Boom. Let's hear it.
This is from a director of a Best Picture nominated movie. It's Force Majeure from Ruben Ostlund.
Oh yeah.
Yes. This is about a family that go on holiday skiing in the Alps, and when they're having a family meal, there's an avalanche, and the dad makes a shithead decision about saving himself over his family, and that's what causes the main conflict of the movie, and it plays out really well. I preferred this movie to The Square and Triangle of Sadness. I found it more funnier and more of an interesting plot. But what I really loved about this movie was the visuals and how the cinematography really captured the Alps.
Mm.
I don't know what it is, but with Ruben, it feels like he's really good at visuals. So there is a really funny visual joke I like in Triangle of Sadness, where they're like protecting this briefcase, and all it is a jar of Nutella.
So I haven't seen anything but Triangle of Sadness, but does he like to take the piss out of like the upper class and the white collar people?
The swear he takes the piss out of art.
Yeah, well, I mean, in some circles, that's still like the upper class, you know.
I guess Force Majeure, it's more taking the piss of how people only care about themselves when something bad's about to happen.
Ah,
Yeah. So, but yeah, and I gave it the 2014 Best International Film Award. There's probably loads that I've been nagging Justin to see on that list.
Which one?
The Best International Film list I posted today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you still need to watch the original Old Boy and City of God.
I still need to watch City of God.
I found you to an idea of what the V movies video you
Uh,
can do next.
So yeah, All the Beauty and the Bloodshed, March 19th is when it comes to HBO Max.
Is that your recommendation, Justin?
No, it's not. Where did you see that? I literally every day I'm like, wait,
Oh,
it's
I can.
it's available on Amazon Prime right now. You can rent it for $5.99. When did this happen?
I hate when that happens.
Oh my god. Yeah, and now it says March 19th. Great. I was stressed over that movie. I could have just rented it. No, I'm recommending Tell It Like a Woman, the movie that's nominated for Best Song from Diane Warren. By the way, this is not only she's back-to-back nominations, but she's been nominated 14 times, has not won.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a movie about women, told by women, directed by women, but it's for everybody, which is what it says like on IMDb, which is so true. It's 7 segments and 7 different stories. Jennifer Hudson's in it, Eva Longoria.
Nice.
They all, Cara Delevingne, they all have separate stories. And some are international, and it was just really, really well done. I loved it. I actually think that it could have been up for other awards besides just best song. I think supporting actress and then maybe even picture. I thought the way that it was done was very interesting and
The
new.
lady from Slumdog Millionaire is in it.
There you go. It was awesome. It's definitely worth a $5 rental. I would do it again just to see it again. I really, really enjoyed it. My recommendation is Tell It Like a Woman.
Nice. I'll have to check that out when it hits the UK. Do you have a recommendation code?
Yeah. Yeah, I said it already, but I'll go ahead and recommend it for people in the States because I don't know how people in the UK can watch it, but whenever you can, watch it. But Ryan Johnson has a TV show that he created and produced, and he's directed some of the episodes. It stars Natasha Lyonne. It's called Poker Face. It's basically like it's basically more whodunit type of stuff, but he gets like all kinds of amazing actors to pop up in each episode. It's an amazing show. It's a lot of fun. They said very much inspired by Columbo. So if you like Columbo and Murder, She Wrote, you like these type of things, you love Knives Out, check it out. It's a lot of fun.
Have you ever seen Brick, Cody?
Yeah, Brick's great. I've seen all of his movies.
I've always wanted to watch The Brothers Bloom. That's the only one of his I've not seen.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, I've heard it's one of his best movies, actually.
Well, I mean, they're all really good, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, what's this one called? Star Wars The Last Jedi. What's that one?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, me neither.
It's this little underrated movie that hardly anyone watched, and like a small handful of people really hated it, but it secretly rules.
All right.
Definitely check that one out.
Yeah, go check out The Last Jedi, guys, if you haven't seen it. I know. All right, Star Wars bros, calm down.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm the worst of them.
The Brothers Bloom is a lot of fun.
Yep.
Great cast.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
Yes. Thank you guys for coming on and announcing this with me. You guys happy with the winners?
For the most part, yeah, pretty good.
We tied.
Not up. Did we? Oh, for our favorite movie. Yeah, we tied. Yeah. No winner made me upset.
I have two.
That made you upset? Was it the Ant-Man wins?
Yes.
It's just because they're 2023 movies, huh?
Well, you guys, the stunt team should have for sure went to Devotion.
That's true.
Not Babylon.
No. Lots more difficulty doing a plane movie. Anything up in the sky is difficult. What was the other win?
Sorry, when people say stunts, I just instantly think of like people practically doing.
So is Tom Cruise gonna win next year or this year?
Oh, yes. I think that'll be the big contender.
So John Wick, we're getting John Wick and Mission Impossible in the same year.
They will be contenders because both the first movie in those respective franchises won Best Stunt Team.
Yep.
Quantumania won for Best Visual Effects, and that it should have been scrapped.
Do you think Megan's a better movie than Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania?
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
Watching it either tonight or tomorrow since it's on Peacock.
And I wasn't even the biggest fan of it. Like everyone in the theater loved it. So yeah, I'd
say out of all the films I nominated, it was Glass Onion and The Fabelmans, which are my two favorites.
Seems like your followers have similar opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Justin rigged the best film.
He rigged it?
I'm joking, Justin. I know you didn't really.
You're a cult leader there, Rob?
Cult
He's
leader.
got his bros. He's got his bros.
You're Gru and you have minions.
He's got his nation
Listen to
army.
your Gru laugh right now. You're being Gru. Okay, this was fun.
Yes.
I will be happy when the Oscars are over, so we can move on from 2022 and start.
Talk about something else.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I was telling Rob before I was here, doing this. I was watching Infinity Pool, and that's a 2023 movie people should be talking about.
Yeah,
I'll try
I've heard.
I'll try and look at that one for the horror awards we're doing in October.
Yeah, I've heard mostly good things, though. Apparently, like they had to cut some stuff out to get an R rating in theaters.
I mean, it's pretty gruesome for sure.
Yeah,
I haven't finished it yet, so I don't know, but it's weird. It's interesting. It's a Cronenberg.
yeah, it is. It's Cronenberg's son, so there you go.
And make sure you guys check out Possessor at some point.
Possessor. Cool.
Which stars an actress who is nominated for Best Actress this year, Andrea Riseborough.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Great.
Awesome.
That was fun, Rob. Thanks for having us. Thanks for viewing everybody
Yes.
out on the Facebook
Yes.
world and on
Yes,
YouTube.
check out all the films I've nominated and the films that won. Go on my Facebook group and sign up to be a member of the group. It's officially free. There's no charges, no bonus package. It's just free and you get everything you want from it.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. And you can check out Justin on Worth to View Movies on everything and Cody on the podcast Video Store Rejects.
Yes. We're gonna be talking The Dark Crystal tonight, so if you're on YouTube, watch.
Oh, nice. Nice. Still need to see that movie.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Nice. I'll have to check it out. All right, let's end things here today. Bye, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye.
See you.
Thank
next year
you.
at Fleming's.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.